Real Agriculture's coverage of Agritechnica 2019 is brought to you by Brevant. Seed, yield, easy. Cool. Shaun Haney from Real Agriculture. We are at Agritechnica 2019 in Hanover, Germany, and we're right now with Eric Raby of Claas. Hey, Eric, how's it going?
Very well. Glad you're here, and glad we could show you around a little bit today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about some of the latest Claas innovations. Behind us, we have the CLAAS Lexion Combine. We got some new colors here.
We do. We finally made the switch from yellow to green. We just launched this both in the United States, but also in Canada at recent farm shows. And really it gave us the opportunity not only to bring our branding together more effectively in North America, but in the case of the Combine, it really gave us an opportunity to showcase a lot of new changes on the machine.
Because I was going to ask you, was it just a color change or were there some features that changed as well? Let's go through some of those.
Yeah, obviously, it's much more than the color change. And right now, we tell people, and it's true, that over 60% of that Combine changed. So it really wasn't just a makeover or a facelift. It was some really dynamic changes, not only within the machine, also in terms of operator comfort, but also in terms of maintenance and service. Because having a Combine to operate is one thing, but to keep it operating takes a lot more, from a maintenance standpoint, not only from our dealers, but obviously from the customers. So we tried to address some of those things as well. But one of the big things we're looking for is an increase in capacity throughout the range.
Okay. And what are some of the things you're doing to increase that capacity through those ranges?
Well, if you look specifically at our APS system, looking at the components that are contained in there, a lot of those got bigger. So the design that we've had in place, the APS on the Lexion Combine for a number of years, has proven to be a very sound operating platform for us. So now we've taken the opportunity to say, okay, if we make certain of those components larger, we back that up with more horsepower, some higher unloader speeds, some higher grain tank capacities. Again, it's about all the different components that go into a combine. A combine is a combination of things. And what can we do to increase the capacity on those?
What about from a technology standpoint? We have other competitors in the market talking a lot about, data and artificial intelligence and those kind of things. What is this machine capable of?
Well, in terms of connectivity, we just announced today, ironically enough too, a partnership between CLAAS, John Deere, and CNH, and using a company called 365 FarmNet here in Europe. That really is going to let all of us as manufacturers trade telematics in our case, or other data from machine to machine. Because at the end of the day, all the data belongs to the farmer. We just need to give them the opportunity to use that in their own fleets. So there's still going to be competitive stature in the marketplace between us, but that doesn't need to happen within the customer's own fleet.
Right. What has been the reaction from farmers? You've been showcasing the color change to people across, Europe and North America. What's been the reaction?
It depends on who you talk to, but it really surprised us. And I think a lot of times we make a bigger deal out of changing things like that than maybe is going to happen in the marketplace. But it's been very, very positive. We've had a lot of good feedback. Most of the comments are, hey, now the Claas brand, I understand what that means. Or now you've got, the strength of the global Claas brand behind you in North America. So it's been much more positive than we could have ever imagined. So we're very happy with the decision that we made.
For the Lexion Combine line, in terms of threshing system, what are the features?
Well, again, we go back to the APS, which is our hybrid system. So you've really got the best of both worlds in that machine. You've got the traditional threshing mechanisms, but the separation area really becomes dynamic in that case. We still do offer and will continue to offer a straw walker machine, especially for those people in Western Canada that are really concerned about straw quality. But we are seeing a lot of people that are trying out the APS machine and are saying, okay, the straw quality is more than acceptable for what I'm looking for, and I might be able to pick up a bit more capacity. But still, all the changes that we are going to have in the APS machine, a lot of those will make their way to the straw walker machine as well.
Okay, Eric, thanks a lot.
Thank you.